Okay, so now I'm over in this Olala staff Google Classroom, which you should all be part of, and sometimes I post things in here. So you'll know that if I'm on stream, everything that's in a stream is going to show up here. Now, sometimes those are announcements, sometimes they're just links to things, but if it's in the stream, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to show up on the calendar. It has to be an assignment with a due date. So I'll show you that here. Okay, so now I'm over in that Google Classroom and I'm creating an assignment. So I gave it a title, I gave it a little bit of instructions, I added it from my Google Drive, so you can go right here and choose whatever it is that you want to connect with it. I'm sure most of you already know that, so if I just did a search quiz, or if you know what it's called, okay, I'm gonna go, here's like a blank quiz, and I'll add that one too. Okay, so now I've got those quizzes there, or if I decide that I don't want it, I can cross it out. Actually, I don't want that one either. Okay, and so I can go over here. This is who it's going to go to. If I only want it to go to certain students, I can click there and just check the box for the certain students. I don't want this to be graded, so I'm going to say ungraded. And I need to give it a due date for it to show up on that calendar. So I'm going to say September 11th. And time is optional. You know, that's more like high school. You want them to turn it in by midnight. And I'm going to put it in my professional development section, okay? And then I'm going to click assign. So now when I go back over to my calendar, I'm going to refresh it here. You can see right here, there's the assignment, Reading News Online quiz. So I see it because I created it, but also you should all see it on your calendar because you're part of the class. Now I'm going to delete this because it's just part of my demonstration, but I just wanted you to see that everything that you give a due date to is going to show up on a Google Calendar. And as long as your student is logged in, then all they need to do is go to calendar.google.com and then they can see all those assignments. For those kids, maybe fourth and fifth graders that have their own cell phones, they just need to download the app and then they can keep track of their assignments on the calendar that way too. So good luck. One more quick thing I want to add here at the end, just to make it easy. You see how I have a little shortcut here? If you want a shortcut or you want to teach your students how to make that shortcut, you just go right here to that little lock next to the URL. You click and hold and then just drag it down into that bar up there, the bookmarks bar. And now see how it takes up all this space? I just right click on it and I like to edit, and I like to take out the whole name. So I just hit backspace, click save, and now you can see it's just a little tiny icon. So that's how I have all these links. I just drag it from here down into the bookmarks bar. I right click it, click edit, and then you can take out the whole name. You're all set.